Hey everybody, this is Paul Dahls, the Renaissance Coordinator at Monrovia High School, and my new title of School Climate and Culture Coordinator is leading me to talk to you today about a very important part of what we do as leadership on campus. I guess my question to you is pretty simple. Are you a servant? That word has a lot of different connotations, a lot of different meanings to people. But the reality is, if you're a leader on your campus, whether you're a student or you're an adult, that word servant should be in front of it. As leaders, we are here to serve others. What that means is putting people before yourself, and that's super hard in today's society and in today's world. You guys have grown up in a world that's all about you. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. You can't help the society you've grown up in, where you were dropped. The reality of what you have to do is change that society. And the way you do that is by serving others. So whatever leadership position you're in, if you're maybe in ASB and you're helping run your school that way, or you're in a Renaissance program with all my Renaissance friends out there, or you're in Link Crew changing the world one freshman at a time, how are you doing that? Are you doing that to glorify yourself? Are you doing that to celebrate who you are? Or more importantly, are you looking ahead to those people that you're responsible to and responsible for? If you're an adult on your campus, is it about you? Do you make every day about what you're teaching or what you're doing or how you're feeling? Or are you looking down at those kids in front of you and saying, how can I help that kid get better? How can I help that kid survive another day in middle or high school? Being a servant leader goes contrary to all of what society teaches us. Our athletes, our entertainers, the people that we look up to and put on pedestals, some of them get it, but a lot of them don't. The NFL is getting ready to kick off tonight down in Philadelphia. How many of those people are leaders? I don't know the answer to that question. But what I know is on my campus and in my leadership groups, I preach this on a daily basis. Who's first, you or everybody else? And if the answer is everybody else, you're on the right track. But if the answer to that question is you're putting yourself first, it's time to do some self-examination and taking a really hard look in the mirror and deciding who you want to be. Do you want to be a leader? And if you do, that word servant has to come first. Think about that. Process it. Let it sink in. And then today, go out and serve others, because that's what leadership's really about. Have a great week. We'll see you next Thursday.